Hi guys, Ellie Taylor here from Unlockable Content. I know our recent video was a very upbeat video, and I apologize that this video is not. I'm gonna try to keep it as upbeat as possible, but it's covering a very serious topic. Um, and on that note, nothing graphic or anything, but you know it's a very serious topic of suicide. You know, by now, oh, there's my alarm. By now, I'm sure everybody has heard about the Paul, um, the Paul brothers who outrageous videos and the suicide forest in Japan video that's been going on about. And I know a lot of YouTubers have already covered this, but you know, this kind of thing, I didn't watch the video and I don't plan to, but this kind of thing really hits home for me for multiple reasons. Um, in when I was in college with um, Wolf, there was things going on. I've had, college is a stressful place, very stressful place. Stressful for me is a lot of people have a hard time with it, and it does tend to get people to commit suicide at times. Um, and when I was going to college with Wolf, it wasn't really that big of a thing at the college that we were at. I mean, you hear stories and stuff like that, but you never really hear anything like currently that's going on. At least nobody there. But I had a friend of mine um, who did commit suicide due to cyberbullying. This is about, well, I guess it'd be a little bit more than 5 years ago. And that like really, that really hit me. And like it was also like I had to find out in like the most roundabout way through other people. I hadn't heard from her and everything, and unfortunately I didn't have other means of contacting her at the time. So it was just this kind of sideline type of thing, and it was just very upsetting. And once I left the college and moved to another college, I had again there was a friend of mine who committed suicide, and then another friend of mine whose boyfriend, or ex-boyfriend, somebody he was really close to, uh, OD'd. And it wasn't. I I am not sure that was. I don't know the full details. I'm not sure if that was intentional or accidental, if it was a suicide or not. But it just stuff like this that just happened in a line, and just kind of like one after another. And again, that hits me. It hits me even if it's not someone I know directly, because and it's someone I know who is affected by it, because I'm a very sympathetic and empathic person. I don't like seeing anybody in pain. But and as people know, I'm transgender, and we have like a 46, 48, almost 50% higher rate of suicide, and that jumps for kids younger than me who have unsupportive parents. That jumps to 60 to 65% higher risk of suicide. And I have in college and in the past, and with being transgender, I have it has the whole suicide thing has crossed my mind. I've never acted upon it, which I personally don't feel I ever will. I've got way too much. Uh, I've got more on my plate to worry about if I actually committed suicide than I do am I have on my plate to cause me to have a suicide. And but it's also because I have really good friends. Wolf has like been always been there for me since the very beginning. You know, and I thank him a lot for that, and not just him. His fiance and I like other friends, my sister, who's been very supportive of the whole thing, everything. But like the main point is this is 2018. We need to wake up. This isn't just about the whole suicide in general, but just the video that Paul did. Like we need to wake up. Like 2017 was just a shit year. It was a shit year for everyone, and just all the crap with media and the presidency and just everything. It was just a huge mess. It still is a huge mess. And 2018, we need to wake up. You know, it aggravates me that something like this is on YouTube and that I don't know, it's currently still on YouTube as far as I know from the last information I've gotten from it. It hit the trending. There was a large support for it by younger viewers, and I mean younger viewers who tried to defend him. And it, for one thing, it's against YouTube policy, and the fact that they've not taken it down. They've actually taken videos down like this off of trending, and that's even more aggravating. It's like where are people's mentalities and priorities and their morals anymore? It just seems out the window with the world today, and it aggravates me because it's something that touches me on a personal level. And it aggravates me because of just everything that's happening around it is completely handled the wrong way. He had two apologies for the whole thing. He even had an apology at the beginning of the original video, trying to like, I guess, cover his ass, for lack of a better word. Excuse me, I'm sick still, so. And and I'm sure other people have said this, but he seemed very just disconnected, like not even aware of his own wrongdoing, and that the apology was just kind of just there just to cover his ass and nothing more. Like it wasn't serious. I know people have said that his second apology was a little bit more serious, but there was still like that disconnect. And this is the kind of stuff that pisses me off. Like one thing people know about me is I hate ignorance and like willing stupidity to do like this kind of bullshit. I have friends that have dealt with this. I have friends who have committed to it and they're no longer with us. And as I said, someone like as myself who has dealt with this sort of thing, this is not okay. This is completely wrong. And people who think that he should lose his YouTube channel over, I wholeheartedly agree. Because if he's doing, especially with his history of all the bullshit that he's done, he obviously hasn't learned by now. He's not going to learn ever unless there's a major consequence. And, people have pointed out that he's got this huge following on this video that supported this video of him videotaping somebody who hung themselves, which is completely disrespectful. Not only it's completely disrespectful to the person, even though they are no longer on this world, you're showing their decaying corpse to the world. Like, you wouldn't dig up somebody's body just to videotape it. Why would you, why? It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful not only to them, but their family. Because now, what if their family didn't know? What if it was something that happened recently and that's how they have to find out? Through some white American jackass just happened to stumble upon it, acting like someone stoned out of the gourd, for one. And second, if it was something that's already happened and they know about it, now you're reopening own wounds, you're exposing them and other people to something they really don't want to be reminded of. And it's messed up. It's just messed up. And, I'm going to be posting links below to the American Suicide Prevention and another site called, this happened in Japan. This is a suicide force in Japan. Tell JP, which is another suicide prevention hotline for Japan. If you go to that site and donate, it will do like a conversion from American dollars into yen. I suggest visiting both sites, even if it's $1 or $2. Just do something, because this is a problem. This is a problem that a lot of people struggle with, and people don't know. Then these kind of support sites are needed to help them out, because not everybody is lucky and has good friends and good family and people who watch out for them. And some people are completely and utterly alone in this, or they isolate themselves and have to deal with it themselves. This is a very serious topic, and we're better than this. We have to be better than this. As humans, like, it should have not gotten. We should not have devolved to the point that we have, that we're so desensitized to these type of things, and that it's just the norm to people anymore. And I myself have been guilty of this. I've been guilty of this before. I've had complete emotional shutdown to people like that, to things like this, and people have gotten angry with me for it. And I hope that over these years I've improved upon that. It's just, we can't be like that. We can't be desensitized to these kind of things, desensitized to people's emotions, desensitized to people's problems and issues and everything. And I'm not saying that we have to, we do have to fix the world, but I'm not saying that we have to spend our life savings and like donate $1 to every homeless person or anything. It's a choice. It's a choice that we make, whether or not we want to be helpful or not. But we should, within reason, of course. But stuff like this shouldn't happen anymore. And I believe he should lose his YouTube channel. I believe he should be fined for something heavy like this, because he did break law. In 2 countries, in fact, he broke law, because he went into a forbidden area where he found the body, You know, he broke the legal terms of YouTube on multiple occasions, not just with this video. You know, I believe, yeah, I believe there should be heavy consequences for something like this, because as I said before, if he's done stuff like this before, I don't know if anything to this degree, because I usually just avoid that kind of thing on YouTube, but if he hasn't learned by now, he's not going to learn, and something like this is going to happen again, and he's just going to get away with it. But again, the links for like the American Suicide Prevention and Tell JP will be down below. I'm definitely going to be donating soon after I finish this video and it's uploaded and everything. I encourage you, everyone who watches, to please, even if it's just $1, you know, you're helping someone. You're helping people who need it. People like me, you know. It's, you know, it's a very serious thing. It's a very big problem, not just here in America, but throughout the world. I don't think people really realize that this is more common than people should be comfortable with. And I'm sorry to, you know, after Wolf's like big 100 subscriber video, that I'm being a bit of a downer here, but you know, this is something that needs to be said. But I will jump to a lighter note. Again, we hit the 100 subscribers, and thank everyone for doing that, for helping us get to that point. And again, our main submission area is our Tumblr, which I will link below as well. We want to do a fan art contest, a banner for our channel, and everybody submit their artwork to the Tumblr, through our Tumblr, post it on our Tumblr directly. We'll look it over. I forget how long Lou said it was going to be. Two weeks or something like that, or like a month. I can't remember. I have to look at the video. I'm really bad at remembering timelines, but you know, we're gonna have that contest running for a bit, and then, you know, we'll have our like selection process and everything, and we, you know, get our community and fan base involved with us. On another more lighter note, as you know, I do a lot of Twitch. I've reached, we got 100 subscribers here. I reached my Twitch goal of, well, I reached my affiliate Twitch goal of 50 subscribers. I'm at 70 now. My goal is to get 150, but what I'm mainly shooting for is to get affiliate status, and I have all the requirements except for the average viewers. So I will put my Twitch channel, which is how I record most of my gaming videos that you see on the channel here. So all 100 subscribers, feel free to hop over to the Twitch channel, because it is part of the unlockable content. It's and if I get affiliate status for that, that's money. I will start getting paid for those videos, and that's more money that's going to go towards the channel. This is a bit of a personal goal, but it's also another source of income to help the channel grow, and to help me also to, you know, they just got an apartment and everything, Wolf and them. I'm trying to move in with them, so this is going to help out with that, and once, you know, get everything together. Again, I do apologize that, you know, we had a very hyped up, happy video, and then you got me giving this bit of a downer video. But, again, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching Unlockable content. I hope to see you again soon. I know I haven't been doing a lot of videos lately. We'll be working with that. I've been sick all this week, so I haven't been able to do anything as well, and work has been inconsistent with my scheduling, but I will be posting more videos definitely. And again, the links for the donations are below for the suicide prevention lines. Drop $1 or two. And thank you for watching, and hope to see you again, YouTube.